Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Virgo and Aries, the relationship. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with this couple. All right, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. It's a different color scheme. It's very, I don't know, it reminds me of mud or pottery, something like that, right? So that's fine with me. I'm going to pull these cards. I do not usually use these cards, so forgive me if I don't read them like everybody else, but when do I ever, right? Okay. Give me the energy, please, in this relationship for Virgo. What is Virgo's energy? Oh, okay. All right. Virgo, your energy. There's something here with attraction, the attraction of something with pleasure and good times. Some of you guys could be dealing with attraction. Maybe you're attracted to Aries, or there's something about attraction here and getting pleasure from something. Also good times. So I feel like you guys are taking joy in whatever it is you're doing. But to be honest with you, it does feel very lusty as represented here in your side. Now, granted, Virgo, this could be how you feel about your partner. So guys, please understand that these energies do switch. I've been advised very often that I'll pull for Virgo, but it's actually what Virgo is thinking for Aries. So take it how it resonates. Put people where they belong in these reads, please. I do feel something that feels a little lusty here, but it's like, who are you? Your desires, your actions. The attraction of who you are. Now, for some of you guys, you are attracting who you are. I'm feeling same-sex relationship for some people. I do. It's not for everybody. But I feel like there's something that you guys might be wanting to explore. Or I get this feeling that this may not be outright. I feel like somebody may hide it, or they don't know exactly what it is. They're like, why do I feel this way? Well, I mean, I don't know. All right. So there's something here about your actions. You guys are responding to this. Your actions that you taken during some good time that you were having? Child, hold on. Give me one more, please, for Virgo in this relationship with Aries. Darn, I knew I forgot. Oh, no, I did. It's right here. Hold up. My coffee. All right. Give me one more, please, for Virgo. Virgo, as a life or death issue. All right. Hold on, y'all, because I'm feeling like I'm getting something. The same message keeps coming up. Let me just make sure. I don't want to make any assumptions. Somebody's under some sort of something there. It just popped up. The attraction of who you are. This is a life or death issue. I feel like somebody might be dealing with something having to do with their health. This could be physical health or mental health. Somebody's been doing something. I'm starting to feel like this is physical health, because it says pleasure from your desires. Getting and using power. Somebody's been using sex or some sort of lustful energy, or the allure of who I am, or the power that I have, the personal power that I have, or even my power extending to outside groups, my connections, my people, whoever, right? I feel like this is coming up for you guys. There's something with good times that you have with some people. It looks like you guys were using other people's resources to have some fun with something, Virgo. That's what it's saying here. I'm getting something at your actions. So let me confirm for you. There is a Virgo out there who had a good time. They took measures to do something, or their actions. They were able to do something that was made available by somebody else's resources. They were getting and using power, using their desires and pleasures. You guys probably had something to offer these folks that you were entertaining or something like that. I also see something about attraction of who you are, life or death issue. Some of you guys might want to go to a doctor, get something checked out, because I get this Melody energy. Somebody might have something that they can't do anything about when it comes to physical health, right? Also, I feel like this could take some sort of a toll on one's mental health also. I'm going to leave this here. Somebody failed to use their personal power. There's some major change coming up for you guys. Let me just go there. You guys, Virgo, for some of you guys here, there's this thing where you need to immediately start cherishing what you have. There's something where you guys want to say thank yous. I'm starting to get the same airy energy that I've been getting for you guys. I don't know what's going on here, but there's something feels like a goodbye type of energy, right? So again, it says that you didn't exercise something. There's something, the way you project yourself. People don't enjoy the way you project yourself, I guess, as of late, or something like that. But I also feel like there's something here where you fail to use your own personal power, in some cases, maybe decision making. The mysteries of life. There's some major change coming up. I don't think you expect this, but it's coming. This is about life or death. You either need to take care of something, or something has gotten so far gone already. I don't know that you can do anything about it. Real talk. Give me more. What's going on here with Aries and this energy with Virgo, please? Give me Aries energy with Virgo in this relationship. What's going on? Oh, that was fast. Okay. Guess you had something to say. Hold on. It flips and it went on the ground. Hold on, y'all. All right. So, Aries, there's a Virgo that could have manipulated you in this relationship. It says genius to experiment with. All right. So you might be a genius and somebody may have tried to play with you or see if they could beat the game of one's mind. If you're a genius, right? I think if you're a genius, I don't know that you're a genius in every single area. I think you might score high enough or something like that. I don't know if you're going to be a genius in every facet of life. Like, so I'm not going to be a genius when it comes to mathematics, but I might be a genius when it comes to something else. I don't know how that, I have to look at that. I never thought about it. But in any case here, there's something where there might be some Aquarius intervening or some Aquarius energy. Any other energies coming up here? Venus. Something about Aquarius is coming up here. There was something where there could have been an Aquarius experimenting with you, or Virgo. Your Virgo might have Aquarius in their chart. Somebody's name could be Kenya. Somebody's name could be Maba. I know that's supposed to mean something. But in any case here, somebody tried to play with you. When I see genius to experiment with you, that strikes me. That verbiage strikes me of something having to do with like manipulation or some sort of dark something. May not have been dark, but it was an experiment. What does that mean? An experiment can simply be, I'm calling up some friends from college, or I'm calling up the guy to see if the three of us can do something, right? I'm experimenting with you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's dark, but the fact that it could be secret and you weren't supposed to know, therefore I believe it to be dark. That's just my own opinion. You take it how it resonates. I can't see somebody just experimenting on you. And if you were going to agree with it, then I would think you know about it. So somebody was being sneaky here. Could have been an Aquarius who was sneaking around. It says something that they were trying to discover something about you. They found you eccentric, Aries. So somebody finds you eccentric. It could be an Aquarius who finds you eccentric. And they wanted to check you out. So somebody could have been looking at you, trying to find out more about you. The person doing it could be a genius. The person doing it could actually be a Virgo. The person doing it, right, this experimenting on you, because this could be a separate scenario also, could be an Aquarius. We have something with your willpower. Now, the reason why they wanted to experiment with you or look at you or study or probe you and your actions, your behaviors, is because of your willpower. You guys chose to show up, right, whether it be good or bad, whether you was like villain number one or good guy number two, you showed up. Willpower, right? You pushed through something. The cards say, what you think about, you know about. So they were even trying to figure out what you guys were thinking, like what's on this person's mind, what gives them so much energy. And oddly enough, Aries, right? In Aries, okay? So it also goes on to say, do it your own way. And so you guys are doing something your own way. It is recognized by somebody or a group of people. Definitely an Aquarius, could be another Aries looking at you get something done and they mad. They're like, yo, how he or she do that? How you do that though? Like, Aries, how'd you get Virgo to respond like that? So they're trying to study you to see how you move, right? You understand what I'm saying, Aries? They're looking at you to see how you move, right? That could be good or bad. They might be trying to see how they can poke holes in your game, throw you off, say some F stuff, make you respond to it. You know what you know, right? I guess that's what I feel here. So somebody's trying to figure out your willpower and how do you do this? I'm going to look at something another way too. Give me one more for Aries in this relationship with Virgo. All right. Then I'm going to go back and flip it. I think I'm going to have to do that because I'm not going to go too crazy with this read. One more for you, Aries. Okay, so it says demonstrate. There's something that's the way you demonstrate something that you realize, and you also act like a leader. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo or had some interaction with a Leo sun energy. Leo can also represent Aries in astrology, so this could be all you. There could have been some interaction with an Aquarius, or it is an Aquarius studying you, another Aries studying you. It could be a Leo or Aries energy. I just feel like it's all Aries, to be honest. No, not all of it, but there's an Aquarius somewhere. Their energy is in here. Let me take this and flip it, okay? Let me see what I get. There's a genius here who's trying to experiment with you because of your willpower. The way you demonstrate your willpower. They want to find out something about the discoveries of what you think you know about, right? What you think you know about. So there's something about the way you think, and the way you think it displays as in being accurate or something like that. If it seems like it's close enough or accurate enough for somebody, it's to spark somebody's interest. Like it's like you think your own way, but it says you act like a leader, right? So that's looking at somebody who perseveres or whatever, because it's willpower. You've been fighting your way through something, all right? Other piece to it. Hold on, let me see. They were trying to use your energy here, the creation of some sort of energy. They want you to meet the challenge of some sort of a vision. Somebody might have a vision for you. This is not necessarily bad. The gaining of respect for or from. So you're starting to gain respect from people too, Aries, whatever this is about. Your desires regarding what's new and different about things brought to life or light, resulting from honesty and strength of use of unconventional way. And it just says and. So this is not necessarily bad. All right. I feel like they're studying you, whoever this is, and then you got all this willpower that they actually admire. And even if you flip it, it doesn't necessarily look bad. But it kind of tells you what it is they're looking for. Sorry, oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. I hope I don't. Oh my goodness. I hope I didn't play it long enough it was on the speaker. Okay. I hope they don't play it. I hope it doesn't they flag my video, but I don't even think that was 10 seconds. The phone was powering off. All right, let's get back to it. Well, y'all know where I was today, right? You already heard it. I've been on that vibe all day. All right, so all right, so let me flip it over here. Let me see what's going on over here, because I don't think I did you guys really any justice over here, Virgo. Let's take a look at yours. The bottom piece to it, I did tackle this a little bit. Immediately, you need to start cherishing the way you project yourself, or doing something with the way you project yourself, or be mindful of the way you project yourself in some situation. There's a major change coming up for you. Something with the mysteries of life. You want to enjoy the mysteries of life, those things that you know, and you don't know how you know them. But you are being advised that you need to do something on your own. Do it on your own. There's a major change coming up for you. It says charm and beauty are the way. I would throw brains in there too. I would not. You can definitely be charming, but you let these folks know. You let them know how to hood play, as we say. Or what you say, you show them the light. What's that? I forget her name. I love that movie. But she was going to law school. Elle Woods. I'll show you. Okay, so yeah, you be Elle Woods. Hey. All right, so you show them that you got a little bit more than that too. Okay, let's go on. Like I said, the colors here are, they're the way they're supposed to be, because even the conversation cards are the same color. Something with color. I don't know. I'm feeling real Arizona today. Like, okay, so this is an sensationalized Arizona. Okay. All right, it's a rendition of. I don't know what part of Arizona, but whatever. I don't know. Maybe there's something significant about Arizona. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Virgo, the energy coming up for you. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if something happened here, right? I feel like there could have been some arguing, fighting. There could have been some differences. I feel like for some of you guys here, there's something where you had some expectation of this relationship and it fell apart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ace of Wands reversed. This is you having a lack of motivation towards your partner or energy when it comes to sexual activity. So somebody could be potent, or you don't find your partner sexually appealing, something like that. All right, this is what I have coming up for Virgo. Under your energy, you could think this about your Aries. Now, there's no exciting sexual romps going on between you guys. And it looks like this person, this Virgo, might have some issues getting it up, okay? I feel like whatever this is, this lack of sex, intimacy, has had some sort of impact on the relationship. I feel like it's a bad one, obviously. But it says here that this person was still new and exciting to you. So I feel like for whatever reason, Virgo, you still opted to stay with Aries, even though it was sexless, or Aries, you stayed with Virgo because it was sexless. It feels like it was more about comfort. That's what it feels like here, right? But it says here, something new and exciting, but sexless. It says that you guys need some elbow grease in your relationship. I'm going to say that's lube. There's something here with the Knight of Wands that comes up for you, Virgo, in your energy here. It says that you are actually driven by passion. It says, but you have this need to explore the world around you. So you are not excited by your partner and you want to explore the world around you. To me, it feels more like royal oats on top of something that you need to do on your own, on top of this major change coming in for you. It says here that you're going to use your charm and use your wit, right? Now, this wand is... that could be a dirty wand too, meaning it could be infected, a little itching and scratching, a couple other things going on if we probe harder, poke some needles and give a blood sample. We might find some other stuff there too. I wouldn't be surprised. But the cards do say here that you guys are going to use some kind of charm to get on the road, or you using charm. You are very attractive, right? The cards say that you are spontaneous, you are exciting. As a matter of fact, these texts here go on to describe you as a lover who is in high demand. And it says that you're not only in high demand when it comes to love, but also in business. So whatever you do for a living, people demand you. You're an attractive partner. I'm not attracted to you physically. You know, I don't want to have sex with you or anything, but I certainly don't mind being your girlfriend or being your wife. Why? Because you give me camera time, or you have access to some people, or it just sounds amazing that I could be the woman or male connected to so-and-so, right? So it's kind of like that. Like, I'm not sexually attracted to you, but in my head, I am attracted to you because of the things that you can do for me. I think it takes a very strong person to deal with something like that, because if you're not sexually strong, you can find yourself straying. But there are lots of relationships, I will tell you, that just, yeah, we haven't had sex in 10 years and we give kiss, they still kiss, they hug. They just don't have sex. She still makes his dinner. She cleans his socks. But she doesn't, they don't have sex. So it does work for somebody, right? So I feel like some of you guys might be in a situation like this. I'm not sure how this plays out. I feel like some of you may not be attracted to Aries. And I feel like for some of you, you're willing to get on the road with what you have to offer. You are spontaneous. You are attractive. The cards are saying here that you are charming. But it also goes on to say that many people have fallen under your spell. Virgo, could you be doing some kind of dark magic or doing something? Because the cards do suggest that in a sense. If you were doing some kind of dark magic, or you have somebody under a spell, I feel like this spell backfired on you like a mother. The cards have been telling me, you know, and I'm going back to the first read, where you've had these intense thoughts of death or things ending or something like that. For some of you guys, this is outright. For others of you, this is down below, right? The surface, rooted, deep-rooted issues. So in some cases, if you're not on the road being a lover, or if you're not in the office and you get some downtime, you will flip the heck out because you don't know how to deal with this stuff. The cards say that somebody opted to do something dark in this relationship, or you have somebody under your spell, right? You tried to get this Aries over here under your spells showing up. The Knight of Wands, somebody is not serious about stuff. They want to move on. I'm a lover. I'm in high demand. I know it. You are under my spell. Somebody could have literally done a spell, or you could just be that hot. Where people just pass out, like, which I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, people do that. I seen chicks pass out over a local dude. Like, I feel like, why? I mean, I don't know if I pass out for some other dude in another state either. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. So in any case here, with this energy coming up, it says many people fall under your spell. It does suggest that you are doing something dark. I mean, it's not like you can get it up, right? It's not like you can have sex. But the spell could be how successful you are on the other end. That, to somebody who is into things like that, is like a pheromone. Like, they love it. They're attracted to it. I don't need to have sex with you, but what I will do is make sure I'm able to throw tea parties, right? With the best flowers from the florist shop, and everything is this and that. So it's just it's a classy way of doing something different, right? Classy way of hustling, or just being comfortable in a situation. I don't care. I don't know. Listen, when you buying teacups or gold chains, you still hustling. That's the way I look at it. A hustle's a hustle. Some hustles just look pretty. They're dressed up in pearls and those cute little dresses, and they have all their friends over where they all, try and stay away from the topic of one's husband. I don't want to talk about my husband because there's a rumor out there floating around about him, or if I bring him up, I'm really afraid that that thing that I feel inside me might be confirmed. So for some of you guys, I kind of like this though. I like the mindless tea parties because I ain't really trying to talk about what my husband is doing with a bunch of chicks. Like, I'm not doing that. Ain't none of your business. And that's the problem now. Too many folks been up in people's stuff. And the thing is, people don't ever learn, right? So like I said before, if you're doing the same stuff that you was doing mad years ago, you haven't grown. And that stuff shouldn't even interest you. If it pops up on your phone, that should be something in passing. Unless you got hand somebody that smoke, you really shouldn't be doing that. You should be posting stuff about people who have grown a little bit. That's just my own personal opinion. But I also realize the flip to it is sometimes people will put you in some sort of a game and you don't know what's up. But you look up, you're in somebody's industry and you ain't got no choice but to, I don't know, you got to fight back. So whatever this is for you. Whatever happened here with you guys, with a Virgo having you, Aries, under some sort of spell, or you have them under your spell, the Knight of Wands energy says somebody's under a spell, but it's also had some sort of impact on the family. The cards are saying here that somebody's feeling discentered or in some sense disgruntled. There is a fear of commitment here. Somebody could not want to commit. I feel like this is Virgo's energy coming up, or Virgo, this is what you're feeling about Aries. I don't feel like you want to commit. I feel like you fear commitment. You have these unrealistic goals. This is a person who is emotionally unstable, right? So this is somebody who ain't got it all. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. It also says here that this person, in their heads, they have this dream. Like, I want a family. I want the 2 or 3 or how many kids people have. I don't know how many folks. I don't know how many kids people have. I have no idea. I ain't checked. I know how many I ain't having, right? I don't know nothing about all that. I feel like if you can't give them a decent amount of time, you are doing yourself a great disservice. But you also want to add to your legacy. But then these nannies coming up in the house. See, you ain't coming in my house. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you right away. What I am gonna do, I got a plan for that. But just stuff like that. You don't want to have there's just things like that. There's been some disruption in a household here where things may have gone awry. There's something here. Somebody had unrealistic goals. The thing with this Virgo that's showing up is they're very routine based, right? So everything is under some sort of like a regimen. But the other piece to it is these regimens don't include their family and their friends. This regimen or schedule that they have only includes them. The rest of the family, they're at the house and stuff, but it's like this person is more into making sure everything is set up at the house. So I can go out and let me just quote this. Let me see if I can quote this. We got that part, fear of commitment. I wonder if I actually wrote that piece down. Or did I think it was so significant I would remember it? Obviously, I don't remember it. But it says something here about not spending time with loved ones. You're doing these things out of insecurity. You're in an unhappy place in the world. All right. So somebody's in some sexless something. To the other folk or the Aries, they're like, yo, you're not paying attention to the family. This person has these dreams here. Or somebody ends up having some sort of a dream or something that they want to do. But it's not one of those things where, I want to go start a record shop. It's not that. It's like every single time something comes up, this person takes off. So if this person is an artist or something like that, they get a call. Hey, babe, I'm on the road for 10 weeks or something like that. It's something weird that this person does. that to the naked eye, you would think, okay, this person is going to work. They're trying to take care of the family. But the other piece to it is, like I said, a deep-rooted issue. This person doesn't want to be around the family or their friends. They want to make sure everything is set up at the house so they can get on the road and chase their dreams. Their dreams are unrealistic, right? So I'm going to be like the most famous harmonica player in the whole world. Everybody's going to know me. It's always some weird like that. Now, we also have here the Six of Swords that comes up for Aries. We're going to go right ahead and get into your energy here. Now, you are dealing with somebody who sexually, it doesn't appear that they're attracted to you, right? But you stayed with them for the stability, meaning, you were able to, allow me the allowance to have my tea parties inside my greenhouse. And, we could all act like our husbands are perfect over there and avoid the topic. In my case, my party's going to be so loud, ain't nobody talking to nobody. I can't hear you. The speakers are too loud. Like, when you go to those parties, I wouldn't talk too much. As a matter of fact, I would, and this is for people that are, I don't know how far people are into this. When you go to those parties, first of all, you put on your nice dress, you wash up, whatever you do, right? Get the hair done. You go in, you say your hellos, and you leave. There is no detour. There's no detour with anybody in the secret room. This is a business on the line. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, even as a professional, you want to be really careful. I moved like that before that. I seen some stuff and I matured and I'm like, yo, this stuff look crazy. So I seen some stuff. I learned. I go say my hellos and I keep it moving. I'm out. You call me up. Where you at home? Home in the bed. I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing. Listen, tweet in. And that's one thing about me too. I make sure, and I don't know why I've always done this. There's a timestamp of me everywhere. You can always find me. So if you see me missing and it looks a little weird, wacky mo some ain't right. But it's got to be extreme. Sometimes, a couple of times I got suspended off Twitter because I told the coon that he was a coon. I said what I said to him. So he got me suspended. And then you got this other chick, she got me suspended because she was mad. And I really don't care that she's mad. I ain't got nothing against her. She want to have a conversation, we can. But I wouldn't have the same conversation with her that I would have with other people, right? She's a different type of person. It's almost like a different type of party. Like, so there's a hip hop party, right? And then there's this black tie party. You have to handle your crowds differently. Be able to act appropriately. Be a chameleon. That's what this is about. You have to be able to handle yourself in all different facets. I don't know. Whatever. You guys understand what I'm saying. So just be able to handle yourselves. But just, using good sense when it comes to certain things. I feel like for some of you guys here, somebody's not attracted to their partner. Somebody's taking off for the heels here. Somebody's transitioning out with the Six of Wands coming up. This is something where somebody, maybe you Aries, feel like this is a necessary transition. This is something that I can't live with. So for some of you guys, you may have had that realization that, yes, I am so excited about the pretty dresses. I'm excited about the tea parties and all that you can offer me. I'm so excited about my Fifth Avenue apartment and that whole, Charlotte from Sex and the City type of life or whatever. But I can't have sex with you. And I feel like for some of you guys, you find this charming at the beginning, but later on in a relationship, when it's no longer about not being able to have an erect whatever, that starts to aggravate you. So what was acceptable before, I don't care about these tea parties, On top of you not being able to do anything with me sexually, now you're burping every 5 minutes. Now your job cut the hours. Oh my goodness. This is just getting worse and worse. These things are becoming aggravating. Somebody feels this, Aries. You could have felt this. For some of you guys, you may have had some interactions here with another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody might be helping you get away. Somebody might be taking off with their kid because they have to. In some cases, the Ace of Wands could symbolize somebody being with a partner who is sick. Somebody who has STDs. I need to get away from you for the safety of myself and my child or whatever. Now, remember, the Ace of Wands also symbolizes brutality. So somebody could have been in an abusive relationship. So it's sexless. We broke. Things are not going well and you're beating me now. I'm getting the heck up out of here, says Aries, or whoever this is, right? It says here that you guys could be taking some sort of a physical journey, but it could also be a journey of the mind. The mind is where you start to think. You give birth to a thought. It's the seed of where I want to go next. I know that I want to take my child and get out of this abusive relationship or whatever this is. That's one thing I know. So the seed is I start planning the transition out for some of you guys, but it says here that you have left the building when it comes to a disruptive situation. Some of you guys literally could have walked out of an apartment building. Some of you guys are getting on a boat and going back over to home. I don't know if you're taking a boat to get there, but it's just going away. It could be across water, so I do feel like somebody could be moving further away to get away from an abusive partner or something that was unloving, sexless. I feel like as you guys transition out, you start healing. That's when travel comes into play, and that's when your emotions start to take over and heal. You start to understand, I'm on my way out of this. Notice the sun does come up as you leave this situation, right? As you leave somebody who's driven by passion, a lover who's in high demand, wanted by everybody, right? So constant battles, right? Dirty wands, you coming home with a dirty test, like yo, that's something ain't right with that. So as you guys transition away from this Knight of Wands who's a player and in high demand, I feel like you get healthy. There's vitality here. You feel better. I am now away from this person, as hot as he is. And oh goodness, the shoulders, or I don't know, the teeth, the eyes, whatever it is. Those things, again, that you found so amazing at one point, it's kind of like vice versa. Just like you got tired of me, smiling all the time and you found it aggravating after a while. That's how I feel about your muscles and the way your eyes look. Because when I first met you, you was cute, right? But then you turned into an evil mother. Okay? When you start, so those eyes, they don't have the same impact anymore. And I feel like it is vice versa. It's the same for each. It's displayed in different ways. I feel like the aggravation or the lack of attraction, that definitely started with Virgo. And I feel like later on, you're like, I'm all set. But remember, you walk in with a dirty wand. We all walk into this read with you guys with a dirty wand. There's something ain't right with the wand. Either you can't, or whatever's going on. You moving away. First card, you like, I'm neck up out of here, right? I'm moving on to greener pastures with this sun card. Now, I move away from this. I am in great physical shape. I am strong. For some of you guys, it says that you are enjoying being outside in great weather, or you do enjoy it. It says here that you are healthy when it comes to vitality, but this is also about you being truthful and warm to yourself. It says here that you are going to receive some significant reward for your work. The Sun card, material happiness, a happy outcome, success. That is all going to be yours because you opted to leave some situation. Some of you guys could be Aries, right? Could be two Aries here or whatever, or this could represent you, but it could also represent a Leo energy here. Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart, or Virgo, you could. But we have the full energy that comes up. And this is where it gets a little weird. I get this feeling for some of you guys. This is going to sound so crazy. You have the Sun card. You transition out. You have the Sun that comes out for you. But then you have the Fool card. I could look at this one of two ways. I feel like some of you guys, by the second card, you were so happy to get the heck up out of there. You go right into the Fool, right? The Fool can play out in two ways. You can be scared of commitment, or you can be scared of commitment, right? I'm scared to commit because I don't want to conform. I don't want that typical husband, wife, or partner. I don't want that two in a house type of deal. I don't want that. I want to date all over the place. I want to spread whatever diseases I got. I want the whole place diseased up. Like, I want everybody to be itching and scratching at the same dang time, right? As soon as the song come out, we gonna all itch together like that. Where I don't want any commitment, I just want to play. Or it could be the other way, that other commitment, right? For some of you guys here, the commitment piece of it, I feel like some of you guys did want commitment, but you were forced out of it. So somebody does want commitment, and they were forced out of it, but then there's somebody here who doesn't want to conform. Let me see if I can figure this out. The Aries that shows up in this card right here, it says here that this person finds commitment and conformity difficult. This is a free spirit who's motivated by how they feel. It says that they do not want to be tied down. It says that this person could be younger. Somebody could have been 17 years old. That's another thing that's significant. Something could have happened when somebody was 17 years old, 17 to 27, or there's a 10-year difference here. Now, somebody was 17 and the other one was 27. I don't know where you live, but I don't know. So that could be something significant. I'm not saying it is, but somebody could be younger. It's younger in age. Or this fool could represent, and that's what I was telling you guys, this fool could represent somebody who's very young, right? Or younger in age, or it could represent a person who is older and having a midlife crisis. Somebody could have wrecked the family dynamic because of some sort of crisis that they were having. I feel like we have two different people that pose two different issues. Honestly, I feel like Aries, it almost feels like in some sense, once you got tired of the no sex, I feel like you were more than happy to get on the road and head for the hills, right? The sun came out, and then you had a chance after that to be free. I don't have to commit. I'm afraid of commitment because I just got out of one and it wasn't happy. It wasn't a happy ending. It wasn't pleasant. I had to take my kid. But I think you guys can also think back on a time where things were good because you did accept this behavior. You were happy for a little while. But then you got tired of it. And I think it happened a little bit after this one got tired of you. So both of you guys seem to be responsible for this, right? This disconnection, unrealistic expectations, like Virgo wanted you to stay in this forever. And for some of you guys, you actually did. But I feel like there's something where you wanted some sort of fresh hope, or you wanted something with a new beginning. Somebody could be having a midlife crisis. I also want to say with this Fool card too, another thing that could have disrupted this connection here is this surprise invitation that somebody got. Somebody got a surprise invitation to go somewhere. I think that you accepted because it offered some sort of opportunities for you. But it also says that your insecurities came out to play. Whatever that's about. The common energy that comes up for both you guys here, and I only have a minute left of this, right? It says that there's something with your financial power. You guys don't have any financial power together. So that could have been an issue too, on top of being sexless, loveless. You know, people are upset. It says that there were some financial issues. So I feel like this whole thing could have been a mess, but somebody was more than happy to get away. When they decided I'm out, I'm out. And somebody respects you for that. And that's why they're studying you. I feel like they might be studying both you guys. All right. Common energy for you guys. No financial success together. Inflexibility. You guys probably don't even get along. There's something about more attention being needed to balance. This could be of your banking account or the dynamic of your relationship. Although I feel like Aries is taking off. All right. I feel like Aries found out, or if you guys are a new couple, Aries found out like, yo, or Virgo, maybe you found out. I feel like Virgo, I feel like this one, who's this? Aries. I feel like Aries found out something. Oh, let me get out of here. I'm all set. But there is something here. It does talk about finances. It talks about you guys needing some sort of balance in the relationship and with finances. The card also talks about you guys hoarding because you're afraid you're going to lose something. I feel like you guys might be hiding items from each other, especially if this is some sort of a breakup. It's kind of like, she better not take my collective coins, or he better not, whatever. So I feel like it's something like that. I also see here that both you guys need to be very careful of being misers. You guys also need to worry about not even liking each other or being able to get along, yet you're still jealous that somebody else could come along and take these folks. You don't even like each other, but if somebody else came along, y'all be feeling some type of way. The cards say that you guys treat each other like property. Okay. Whatever that's about for you. Now, the other piece to that, right? Somebody's trying to take some money. You're a genius to experiment with. Somebody was trying to play with y'all. As a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. They came in really, I'm getting the energy to study y'all. Take from you. See if you notice. Somebody couldn't hide their greed. Whoever this person is, they wanted you guys to file for bankruptcy, but it looks like they are. It looks like they're in bankruptcy now, right? But I feel like you guys weren't getting along anyway. All right. But I also feel like somebody aggravated the ending of the relationship, or somebody wanted to push it along faster to end. You got all types of weirdos out here minding business. All right. Give me a conversation, please. Somebody's in poverty, bankruptcy. They're vulnerable now. This could be you guys and what they wanted for you. This is what this common energy was trying to make you do. Right? It could be another Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo who did this. For some of you guys, there's a Leo involved in this. There is an Aries involved in it, or it could be 2 Aries. It could be a total of 3 Aries. I believe it to be 2, though. If there is more than one, I believe it could be 2. Conversation, please. What does Virgo have to say to Aries? You're not perfect. You're not perfect either, so don't be coming for me. You're not perfect. You ain't gonna be calling me out on what I do when you got effery going on too. Give me more. Virgo, what do you have to say to Aries? I do deserve you. Who you think you are? I deserve you. Look at what I offer you. I give you this. I give you that. I give you the tea parties. The only thing I can't give you is the, I can't give you that. Either because I'm not sexually attracted to you and I don't need it. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm just here for the cuddling, right? I'm not here for the sex. I'm here to cuddle. I'm here to be able to tell my friends, yes, honey, he at home in a bed waiting for me. Really, he just there. Furniture, yeah. Commit to me. You won't commit to me. I can't get you to commit to me, or don't commit to me. Depends on how much of a smart aleck Virgo is. I feel like it's a more of a, well, don't commit to me then. You ain't gonna be having no tea parties. Conversation, please. What does Aries have to say to Virgo? I got one. I want you. Ooh, child. This one over here, Aries is saying, I want you. I'm wondering who the player is here. You won't commit to me. I think the story might be flipped. I don't know. Help me. Give me one more for Aries. You were created just for me. Aries got a positive energy here, though. Even though you got Virgo yelling, you're not perfect. Give me one more, Aries. I don't have an addiction. Or either somebody is saying, I don't have an addiction. All right, somebody could have said you have an addiction, Aries. I don't have an addiction. They're like, no, I don't have no addiction. All right, so I don't know if Virgo is telling people you won't commit because of an addiction. People be telling all types of stuff. Give me some more, please. I don't know. Or you could be telling this about Virgo, saying you got an addiction. Hold on. Common energy. I am not happy that I found you. You done ruined my life, man. I was happy at the house. Did it die? We agreed we didn't have to have sex. We just going to be together. You'd have the parties. You'd keep my name in the news or whatever type of nonsense this is. But that's all I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. Want to make it short. What am I going to name this? Maybe I'll name it Dirty Wand. I don't know. Is there anything else I failed to? Yeah, so just to recap again, we have Aries. We have Aries, Leo. We have Aquarius that shows up. We have another Aries that shows up. Anybody else here? No. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.